So let's talk about it. Okay, so I was thinking, what should we talk about today? So let me walk you about this. Okay, so your CS team has great relationships with your customers. They respond fast, they know the product, the customers love them. Everything is perfect, but still the renewals surprise you. Still churns happen. Still, you're not sure why. You don't know. You don't know what's going on. So here is what I see almost every time. Your customer success team, they know the users. They know the person that logs in every day. They submit tickets, ask questions, is involved. They love us. The customer love us. The relationship is real and it feels really good. It feels that we are on top. It feels that we are managing the customer. But that's not account management. That's user management. So what's the real issue here? The real issue here is that we are talking with the wrong person. The person that decides if they want to stay with us or not is not there. Is not using us. Doesn't know us. Most probably doesn't know who you are or what you do. Okay? So who is that person? Maybe the CFO, maybe a CEO, maybe a VP level, and your customer success is not in contact with that person. They most probably doesn't know who that person is and how it's called. They don't know. So the person that is making the decision about your contract is only doing it based on what this other person, the user, tells. It's secondhand, it's filtered, and sometimes it's not updated, and sometimes it's months in advance. So what happened with your CSM? They don't even know that that conversation is happening. Most probably, your CSM thinks that everything is all right. Most probably, the user thinks that everything is all right. And there is a real high-level conversation that we are not part of, that your CSM is not part of, that the user is not part of. So when the renewal time comes, they basically, you ask your CSM what's going on. Your CSM asks the user what's going on. The user says, great, everything is fine. Let me check just in case. So they call the manager calls the manager, and eventually they find out that the decision has been made 2 months ago not to renew. But nobody knew. Nobody told us. The user didn't know. Your CSM didn't know. You didn't know because nobody was in that room when the decisions were made. So this is not a relationship problem. This is a stakeholder architecture problem. It's not properly done. It's nobody told. So who is responsible for this economic buyer? Let's call the things by the name. Who is on top of that person that is making the decision? So what are we supposed to do? What is that conversation? When is that conversation happening? If you cannot answer those questions, most probably your customers are at risk. If you cannot answer those questions in your main 5 accounts, most probably they are at risk, heavy risk, and you don't even know. And you just don't see it. So I have one question before we leave. What can you do differently now to make sure that you are on top of the economic buyers of your top accounts? How you need to define your job to your CSM team so they know what the role is and what they need to do and who they need to talk to. Now that you know what the problem is, make sure that they know what the problem is. See you the next one.